Imagine waking up every day, working for hours just to afford food, shelter, and basic survival. Now ask yourself, who truly benefits from this arrangement? What if I told you capitalism isn't just an economic system, but a carefully designed maze, built to keep the rich in control while the rest of us run in circles? Give me a few minutes to explain. At its core, capitalism is an economic system based on private ownership, competition, and profit. You work for money. Businesses sell you products and services. The economy grows when more money is spent. On the surface, it sounds like a fair exchange. But dig a little deeper, and you'll see that this system was never built for fairness. It was built for control. They tell you capitalism creates endless opportunities, but look around. The wealthiest 1% own more than half the country's resources, while the bottom 50% struggle to survive or live in abject poverty. Ask yourself this: if capitalism worked for everyone, wouldn't we all have financial freedom? Will there be anyone struggling to survive, or will there be anyone living in poverty? Instead, most people live paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt, while a handful of corporations and billionaires pull the strings. Think about where you shop, what you eat, even the news you consume. It feels like choice, but in reality, the world is controlled by a small number of corporations. The same few companies own everything: your food brands, your media, your technology. Capitalism promotes the illusion of fair competition, feeding you the lie that if you work hard enough, you will become a millionaire. When in reality, monopolies dominate the market, and they control who get a piece of the pie. In a capitalist system, the ones who profit the most aren't the ones who work the hardest. They're the ones who own everything. Shareholders, investors, and landlords make money off assets, while workers trade their time and labor for crumbs. The system rewards wealth accumulation, not effort or morality. This is why the rich get richer and the poor stay stuck. Even the idea of saving money is a trap. Inflation constantly devalues your savings, and the stock market, supposedly the key to wealth, is rigged in favor of those who already have capital to invest. The system isn't broken, it's working exactly as designed. Capitalism doesn't just control money, it controls minds. From birth, we are conditioned to believe that success equals wealth, that working non-stop is a virtue, and that buying more will make us happy. Advertisers spend billions to make you feel like you're always lacking something, preying on your desperate need to climb the so-called ladder of success. Social media fuels the obsession with status, comparison, and consumption, perpetuating a narrative which creates hierarchy in our societies. Meanwhile, the 40-hour workweek drains your time and energy, leaving little space for you to do what you really want to. It's modern-day slavery. Exhausted workers don't question the system because all rats must fall in line, or else, so they remain silent and comply. This methods permeate every level of society, and that's exactly how the system maintains control. If capitalism is a man-made system designed for the benefit of the powerful, then where does true freedom come from? The Bible warns against the dangers of wealth and greed, reminding us that material gain is temporary. The book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 36 says, "For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul?" This verse challenges the idea that financial success equals real success. True freedom isn't found in endless accumulation, but in living with purpose beyond money. The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 7 says, "The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is the slave of the lender." This scripture reveals the hidden chains of capitalism: debt, financial dependence, and economic servitude. If the system keeps people in constant financial struggle, how can they ever be truly free? Capitalism wants you to believe that your only role is to work, consume, and repeat. But real power comes from awareness and breaking free from the system's traps. Here's how. Question everything. Don't accept the system at face value. Understand who benefits and how it's structured. Minimize dependence. Learn skills that make you self-sufficient. Reduce unnecessary consumption and avoid debt traps. Build true wealth. Wealth isn't just money. Invest in knowledge, health, and community, things that capitalism can't control. Focus on what really matters. Your worth isn't determined by your bank account. Real success is about purpose, relationships, and faith. So I ask you again, are you truly free in this system? Or are you just another rat running the maze? The first step to real freedom is recognizing the walls around you. Now that you see them, what will you do next?